Hey everybody. Welcome to Pure Snowrunner. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. Today, oh, that's gross. Today we're going to find I am going to find all the tasks. We have everything. We just got done doing the upgrades. Um, we're going to go do tasks. So, bear with me here. There are 3. This is not a spoiler. This is a helping hand. If you're doing it this way, there are 3 that will not show up. They unlock as you go. Like, you have to do the prerequisites, do certain missions in order to get to the one that pop up. Alright, so our first one is, I just went by it. Oh, I just got to it. Is that one. Prerequisites in order to get certain ones. We'll see that as we go. So as of right now, there are 12. 12 missions, contracts, tasks, whatever tasks that are available on the map. That's including bridges that we have to be doing and whatever else we got. So 12 isn't a lot. Like I had said before when I first got into the map, that there wasn't a lot to do as far as this map could have been better. That was just my opinion on the whole thing. Let's lay out our little route here. Turn here. I could have just launched it off the cliff, but we're going to try to keep this legit. We'll go here and we'll go down this little slope right there. We'll go this way. Cut across to that one. Cut it through here. Up to this one. And then make our way back. Probably recover out to there. Because we need to go down here and then down here. Alright, let's go. In case you're wondering, it is the 13th of August. The day after. Still 4:20 in the morning, but my plan is to at least get this one done today. And then we can just start attacking, or I can just start attacking the map. One mission at a time. First thing I'm going to do is work on the bridges. In order, of course, because you can't do one without getting to the other one. There are some things that I want to do, though, that are kind of preempting. And I'll show you how. I did it the same way on my other one that I didn't stream on. So I'm gonna do it that way on this one. And I think it works out really well. Oh, I was gonna take that hill, wasn't I? Oh well, I'll take this hill. I was going to go that way, as you can see the blue dots. But it's no worries. I still know where I'm going. Kind of. Alright. It's 2. If we're keeping track, that means there are 10 more. We're going to have to reset our little map. I'll do that when I recover. We're going to cross the train tracks here. Oops, wrong. That's the one I want. Yeah, I mean, granted, there are still missions available in with the logging and stuff. There's still stuff to do over at the other map, but as far as in this map, all right, we got that. I don't think that 12 missions or 15 altogether isn't that much. Aren't that many? Isn't that? Anyway, there's not a lot to do. Some of them are really easy. I mean, you still have your contracts to do besides these paper scrolls, but even that's down to a minimum. Typically, I like to do the other things first. Alright, so this is the fourth one. We're going to recover back to the garage. We're going to leave the garage. Now we're headed down toward the train station? Yeah. Today's not a good day for me. IRL stuff, you know. Something you don't know about me. I have cubital tunnel. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically like carpal tunnel, but in different parts of the body. And it sucks. It's very painful. And today is a bad day. I'm toughening through it. Right now I can't feel my left arm, so it's hard to steer. My brain knows what it's got to do, but I can't feel. My fingers don't move. Are like numb to. Should be a. Let's get rid of that stuff. Should be a thing here, but there's not. So we're gonna have to. Oh, and I know why. Okay, so I guess we wasted time coming this way, but we need to go down to the whatchamacallit anyway. Yeah, I misread something, so we're gonna go this way. It wasn't really out of the way. We had to come this way anyway. Actually, there's 3 bridges. So out of the 12, the initial 12, there are 3 of those are bridges, so that literally leaves 9. One of them is a real pain in the butt. Actually, it's 2. Well, we'll get to that when we get to it. So here's another bridge. Oh, we missed a bridge anyway. Yeah. There I was driving along. I missed a bridge. So that one is down here. We're at the South Bridge, just so you don't wonder where we're at. I gotta backtrack. Trying to get my feeling back in my arm, other than pain. There's no cure for it, as far as I know. Saw a specialist. They said, well, we can do surgery. He'll be out of work for 8 to 12 weeks, or 9 to 12 weeks. Plus, after that, you got therapy. And we can guarantee 80% on the other end. I'm like, 80%? Isn't a really good number. That's like a B minus. That's not good. Alright, so we got that. So then now we're at this north bridge. This will be one of the first ones we do. This will be the first one we do, actually, when we get to the missions. There's one over here. We'll have to come around to it. Alright. Excuse me. And we're going this way. Hopefully by the end of this video, I'll have my feeling back. We can jump on the tracks. I'm gonna go that way anyway. I have yet to figure out this mission that I'm coming up on here. The best way to do it. Honestly. I mean, I get the job done, but there's got to be a better way. There's got to be an easier way. There's got to be... I just don't see it. Alright, so we're turning, just so you wonder where we're at. We are behind the rail factory, and we're going to head down this little gravel road here. Hit the ravine and go down and get this one. This would be much easier if it wasn't... I'm hiding it. This so you guys don't hear me whimper. Maybe whine a little bit, but I'm not going to whimper. It's trying to turn and it won't turn. Oh, you ever... Okay, just as a what do you call it? I guess what it feels like. Did you ever step down on your foot and your foot fell asleep, right? So you feel like you're walking on pins and needles? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's foot's falling asleep when they've been sitting in a chair or whatever. And you get up and you're like, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, multiply that times about 100. And then put it from your shoulder to your fingertips. Alright, so here's the mission. This thing fucking sucks. Pardon my French, but it's terrible. Alright, now we're just going to turn around. There is another mission right here. As you see, it does not pop up. I'm trying to get my feeling back. That's why I set the controller off for a second. It doesn't pop up because you got to complete other things. So now we can't get across this bridge, right? So we're going to kind of do it the way I did the other one when I went and got the, whatchamacallit, so we're just going to cross over here. Here, and across through the lumber yard, and we'll hit the south bridge. No. We're not going to go to south bridge. We're going to go down through here. Down along the swamp, over to this one, and then backtrack a little bit over to the south bridge. We already did the south bridge, didn't we? Yeah. So we don't have to do that. We can cut through here. It doesn't look like you can get through there, but they're just little trees. We'll get this one, and then we're going to go up this way, up this road. Kind of, again, we were through here yesterday. We were on the previous mission, getting the upgrades. Alright, turn around this way. But yes, that's what it feels like. And it's very, very, very painful. And it doesn't just go away when you walk on it. And, you know, it's got to go away on its own. And it can last for hours. Hours. Not, 2 minutes of walking and like, oh, it hurts. Oh, okay, it's better now. No, this will wake me up at midnight and keep me awake till I wake up for work at 4. Because it'll do it while I'm sleeping. It'll do it while I'm doing. There's no rhyme or reason to it when it happens. Oh, this is so bad. It's so twitchy because it's on this vehicle with the whatchamacallit. I think we're getting down to the beach. Thank God. The physics of the throttle control and the response is real like an RC car. If you've ever driven an RC car. It's like or an electric vehicle. I guess it'd be kind of the same comparison. Anyway, so and there's no rhyme or reason. Like I said, it's the pain. It can either last, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It can go away in, as soon as 10 to 15 minutes. It generally doesn't go any quicker than that. And it's very painful. And then it'll last up to, I've had it last 4 or 5 hours. And it sucks. To say the least. You can't take any Tylenol or anything like that just to get it to go away. Didn't do anything for it. Nothing. And lately it seems like it's gotten more. It's gotten worse, to say the least. We're gonna go up this way. I gotta change time of day. In case you're wondering, I already took a picture, so I won't be stopping in the middle of all this to take a picture for the thumbnail. I did that before the stream. I took a picture in the parking lot. I'm sure you guys love it when I make it afternoon again. When I stop to take a picture. Watch out for the stump. I don't even know how I'm driving. I said my brain knows what to do, and my fingers are doing that, but I can't feel anything. I can't feel the controller. At least with my left arm. But yeah, it seems like it's gradually been getting worse. Never used to wake me up in the middle of the night. Now it does. Yeah, we're gonna drive through the swamp. Like I said, there is a mission over here by this little house, and we'll have to come back to it. It just it didn't open up yet. Right now we're headed for this one. Strangest Things. Is that like Stranger Things? Anybody been watching that? When are they gonna come out with the next season? Dang it. I actually enjoyed that series, but I want the new season or the final season. These kids are all now grown-ass adults. When they were, like, what, 10? 12 when they started. Now they're married, some of them. It's crazy. What's the deal? What's the holdup? What's the deal? But, yeah. So unless the pain goes away, and I can actually get my feeling back, I will be definitely not doing another mission. Even if I wanted to, do one of the bridges. But I will explain what I'm talking about at the end of this video. Preempting the next thing. Did I hit it yet? No. Okay, I'm coming up on it. I guess I can explain it as we go along. Okay, so excuse me. These missions require certain pieces, or, you know, whether they be wood or metal or stone or whatever. Alright, next one. And this map does provide most of what you need. I don't believe that it will give you everything that you need. So what I'm going to do is bring in some materials from the other map. Metal beams being one of them. So I'm maybe bringing in at least 4 metal beams from. I'm just going to craft them at that, what you call it, right by my garage in the other map. And I'm going to bring them over. Again, at least 4. And that'll complete the 2 bridges, the north bridge and the south bridge. The wooden bridge, of course, is just a wooden bridge, so you just need wooden planks and stuff, which are available on this map. That's another thing. You can shortcut that. I didn't show you guys any of that because we didn't need to do it on the other map. I think we just used what was available. If you excuse me, take your long logs. This is in the other map now. If you take your long logs, or medium, I prefer to use the long ones, over to, this is the one that I thought was at the train station, but it's not. That's where it ends, is at the train station, so I thought I could shortcut it by having to do it that way. Anyway, we're almost over to that one spot. Excuse me again. If you take your long logs over to the, or mediums again, I prefer the long, over to the sawmill in Badger Lake, Black Badger Lake, the previous map. One load of long logs will give you 12, count them, 12 wooden planks. I don't know if it's a glitch on this map particularly, because I don't think it's that way in any other map, but it is what it is, right? So if you take 2 long logs to the sawmill, which is probably what I'll do, you get 24 wooden planks, which will allow you to finish up everything. And it's really not that, doesn't take that long. It's not a difficult thing. You just got to do it. Alright. This thing is so glitchy. Should be coming up on a warehouse eventually. But yes. So I highly suggest doing it that way. Again, you do have wooden planks. You got wood framing, you got, and it doesn't show it, but there's cabins down here that are wood framing. There's a cabin down somewhere. There's one right here. It doesn't show up as wood framing, but it is an actual wood framing thing. I don't know if you can take logs here, but there's no log stations in this map, I don't think. There's one right there. That's mediums only, though. That's only mediums. Mediums, I think, only gives you a couple. But if you take long logs over to the other map, you can get 12 wooden planks, and then you just gotta haul them. And it's on the opposite side of the map, so it's kind of by the gas station over there, the fuel station over there, on the other map, before you come to this map. So it's super easy to get your stuff. Alright, that's that one. And then I think this might be the last one, to be honest. Yes. This is number 12. Oh, 11, sorry. Got one more to get. I didn't Alright, where are you? You're over here somewhere. Hanging along the river. Along the river. There he is. Taking a nap. Alright, so we get you. Now we gotta make our way over to this bridge. Luckily, this bridge is built. See, now that's one. They could have added another bridge in. You know? They could get a few more. See, you can take, if you go to these warehouses, wherever there's a couple warehouses over here. Just gonna preempt this. There's a couple warehouses over here. This one doesn't show up yet because it's locked. And this one, again, doesn't show up because it's locked. And it's metal rolls. There's like a crap ton of metal rolls. But then you got to take your metal rolls across the bridges over here, turn your rolls into beams, which then you can use your beams to complete some of the missions. And I don't want to spoil it. If you take all of those beams and you use them to build the bridges, if you use them to build the what is it called? The North Bridge and the South Bridge, you're going to come up short on the other mission that's coming up. That's a contract. You're going to go up short. And you're going to end up going back to the other map anyway. So if you just take a couple minutes, make the convoy of metal beams, so you get 4. You don't have to go crazy and bring 6 or 8 or 10 or 12. Nothing like that. I mean, unless you want to. If you don't want to monkey with the metal rolls and stuff, but we're going to go this way. We're just basically coming back down past this, down to the road here. In case you're wondering, I was over here by this vehicle. Really not much of a way to get through here. You have to cut through the woods, come across this little bridge, and then go. But anyway, I don't want you to think I'm just randomly driving around. But you'll see. I'm just going to do it. It'll be a longer mission because I'm going to go get, and it'll only be the first one. So like the North Bridge will be the long one because I'm going to be going all the way into the other map to get 2 sets of planks, which will be 4 metal planks. What do you call them? Oh, the camera angle sucks. Why is it doing that? And it can be a long, tedious run across the map, but that's all it is one time. Alright. And then the logs later on, but I don't think you need them right away. No, it's service spare parts. Yeah. Alright. That's it. We've got all the missions. There's one over here that didn't show up. So that's 1. There is 1 right here. That is a pain in the ass. That one didn't show up yet. And then there's the one down by this building right here that didn't show up. So there's 15 total. We've got 12. If you look at our list now, it should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. So once you do those, you'll get 15 total. But again, it's like, I forget which one it is. In order to get one, you gotta do, in order to get the wooden, this mission, you gotta complete this wooden bridge one, and then it automatically opens up. And I can't remember what this one is, but we'll get them. They'll pop up, I swear. I promise. So, anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate you. I'm going to recover out of here. And I got one truck lined up over here, but what I'm going to do is I have trucks over at the other map. Which is why I haven't cleared those other ones out, because you're going to need them at the fabrication site. Hopefully, there is enough fuel in my other truck. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get up. My brain's broken here. Global map, Black Rake. No, not you. Well, you know what? I can use you. Hold on. We're going to find out right now. This video will be a minute longer. I don't know why I didn't recover this one out. We're going to find out right now if there's enough fuel. This isn't an objective. Yeah, settle down more. Settle down, Karen. I literally just want to see if there's enough fuel in that tanker to do 4 beams. Just beating the crap out of my truck because I don't care. But yeah, I'm going to recover trucks back this way. And then just drive over here, pick up my beams, and then convoy them back across the map. That'll be on the next mission. So we could do the North Bridge. Much better. Really wish I'm hoping it comes back before I gotta go to work. This is what I do every day. It was not a good thing to not be able to feel stuff. Alright. I just want to see. I know I shouldn't even be doing this because it's not part of the whole spiel, but can I get enough to get? We need more. We need enough for one more. We've got 3. Change truck. Please be enough fuel. Refuel. Oh, there's none in the generator. None in the truck. But there is some in the Voron D. So if I do... Oh, I can do that too. Let's go to this. Load that up. And that up. It's sucking all the fuel up. One more. Booyah. Well, we can just keep making them if we want. Just make a bunch. I'm not going to haul them over, but... Alright, so we have enough. We can recover out. I'll put that one away. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. And I will catch you guys and gals on the next stream. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to drop them down below, and I'll get back to you. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.